Welcome to the show, guys. I am Jim. I will be hanging out with the Justies. Tonight we are talking our game of the week, Dante's Inferno. Go to hell. Go to hell. You go to hell, Nicole.
I'm going to go to heaven because I'm clearly the best one here. Again, I'm Nicole. I will be in the stick-em room with my stick-guys, and I'll have a top 7 list for you, but it's going to have 9 things. Think about that one.
Mind blown.
Tweets.
Go to hell, Nicole. Everybody go to hell. Brian can go to hell. Everyone can go to hell. Nicole's got VOD challenge answers coming in. I've got a piece of Pac-Mobilia. We're going to have a good fun time tonight.
A little bit of combo, some quick hits of news that you might have missed this past week. BioWare. EA announced that two BioWare games, Mass Effect and Dragon Age, will have some content that will be out early next year, sometime between January and March of 2011. Yay!
They won't let us go. They won't give you back your life.
No, they won't. And for that, I thank them. So, Dragon Age obviously has been moved like over 3 million units. They're already talking, they got the Awakening thing that's coming out in March. So could this be like an official sequel, Dragon Age 2?
Maybe. They said it was going to look a lot better. That was like the only thing they've really said about it, was it needed a visual overhaul.
And then, of course, Mass Effect, we know, is going to be a trilogy. So is it like crazy to hope that we might actually get Mass Effect 3 in early 2011? Oh my
I think that is just way too much to hope for. Holiday 11, Holiday 11, maybe. I'm thinking huge DLC, maybe.
I'm holding out hope. Shepard, I love you.
I love you too, Shepard. All right, let's see here from my Dead Spartans. For all of you who have XBL, you may have noticed there's a friend cap at 100 friends. You can't have any more than that. And if you're wondering why, it's because the Halo 2 servers can't handle it. So in order to meet the demands of players who want more friends, they are shutting down the Halo 2 servers, and Bungie is asking everyone for one last hurrah April 14th before it is shut down. So personally, I like my 100 friend limit, and I think that it's dumb that I need more friends. That I only play with maybe 50% of them, and I think that my needs shouldn't overweigh the people who want to play Halo 2 still.
Who's still playing Halo 2?
Is there a huge community if they've taken this long?
A lot of people in their mom's basement.
A lot of basements on the East Coast, I hear.
A lot of basements.
None out here. None out here, guys.
No, I mean, really, I don't think this is a big deal. The game came out, what, 6 years ago?
Get over it.
Let it go. Rocking Heads Off. This was announced this week. Maybe you heard about it. It is Rock of the Dead. It's a new Wii title. It's a budget title where basically it's a zombie game that you play with your Guitar Hero or Rock Band peripheral instruments. It's similar to Typing of the Dead, if you ever played that game, which was actually a lot of fun, where you used a keyboard to kill zombies. They had it on the Dreamcast. I think there was a PC port as well. This game will be interesting because it's going to use rock covers of classical music. I guess that's how they're going to dance around the licensed music thing and still maybe make it cool. And Neil Patrick Harris and Felicia Day are going to be the protagonist and love interest in there. So you Dr. Horrible fans, does this give it nerd cred?
It's nerd cred without really trying. It's like, hey, these nerds seem to like these two people. Let's put them in it. And I just think that's lazy.
It's lazy, but whether or not it's effective remains to be seen.
I'll buy it because of zombies.
When is this supposed to come out? Any idea?
No idea.
No idea.
Soon?
Extended news! X10, the big Microsoft press junket that happens in San Francisco, happened a couple days ago.
It's happening still now, kind of.
Yeah, is it still going on?
This party.
Why not? Yeah.
Someone's there.
And according to Microsoft, it is going to be the biggest year for Xbox yet. So they've gotten to tall things. So a couple of things that they talked about were the Left 4 Dead 2 DLC that we can expect in March. And that's called The Passing, which has a new machine gun in it. And also, I believe you meet up with the original 4 survivors from Left 4 Dead 1. Exciting. What will you guys all talk about?
Who's gonna hook up with who?
Draw some pictures. And also, what else was...
Fable, dude.
Fable, you can touch things. You're going to be able to use Natal, and you can, like, touch your little Fable kids inappropriately.
You get an achievement for it.
You heard me.
Yeah, more trouble in paradise. If there's one thing Blizzard knows, it's how to respect their fans' money. They didn't think it was a reward enough to allow you to buy non-interactive, pointless pets in-game, so they decided to reward you further and sell you non-interactive pets IRL. I'm talking plushies, people. Yeah! Look at those. Those are adorable. They're gonna work, I guess, like Webkins, which my sister had one. It's the only reason I know what it is. And it's a stuffed pet that you have a code for, and you can type the code in, and it'll not interact with you in real life and in the game. So it'll be there in the game, and then it'll be next to you in real life. And you know, you may not be able to put a price on love, but Blizzard can. They're probably gonna cost you $20.
I love that you don't play WoW, but the moment Blizzard does anything with pets, you're on it.
Stuffed animals! Ah. Yeah, no, that's how I work. They can have my money.
Just for the pets. All right. Well, Young Man's Game. This was an article that showed up over at Wired's Game Life. I liked it. It was just talking about how young. Oh, what's that?
Oh.
That's Happy Valentine's Day.
More titties?
Not yet.
Oh.
Teaser.
Young
Teaser.
Man's Game. So over at Wired's
teaser.
Gus Mastrapa was talking about basically how he's too old for this crap. He's talking about playing online games, online shooters specifically, like MAG, Call of Duty, and just saying, like, guys who are weaned on Pac-Man are not the same kids who grew up with Halo 2.
Agreed.
And those skill sets are really different, and basically, I mean, I've been saying this for a little while too, like, I feel like I can't play these shooters. It's not a fun experience. And it was a really good read where they just talked about how only teenagers have the kind of time to get good at this stuff, and it's all about, like, private matches and private networking for, like, older gamers.
The fact that when they talk smack, they're like, what are you, 26? Like, that is like an age that is unbelievable to them. And that's combo. And if there's any kind of Valentine's Day that I want to be a part of, it's a Tecmo Valentine's Day.
Did you guys get that email?
There it is.
That showed up in Nicole's email this morning.
Get your heart on.
Oh my god! I just now that you said it out loud, it got dirty in my mind.
I like
what did it
Kasumi's
say,
a
Nicole?
super hot ninja.
It says get your heart on. But before I was like, oh, heart, love. But now I see.
Boner.
Now I hear that. It's boner. Good.
Oh, boner! We added boner to your repertoire.
You guys don't use it nearly enough. There's so many things you could have used. We never hear the happy ending one.
That is true.
Well, the stream, we're gonna blow up.
I do have that pulled out, like, separately. Like, and the first time it was in the edit, you heard her say "happy ending" over and over, so it's there.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Good. Good.
What is a happy ending, Nicole?
Well, like in a game, like, you know, true love.
Oh.
And then, like, you know, or you win, you defeat the aliens,
no.
all the Nazis die, you find it, you know
We're
what?
not moving
you don't
on
just
until
kill
you
all the
rightfully
zombies.
describe
You
what
find
that
a
means.
cure for the zombies so we can all live together in happiness and I can buy them all a Coke.
Nope. Viewer on-demand challenge. Also, last week, Weeds, you want to talk about this?
Yes, we asked viewers to submit their idea for a game that they think that maybe we didn't check out enough, or we should check out, or would cater to our interest, and you just didn't think we played. So Nicole has the answers over here, actually. So what do you got?
All right, so our winner this week is Alduin. He suggested that we play KOTOR 1, and, you know, because we clearly love BioWare games, and I actually have the game, and I never played it. Have either of you guys played KOTOR?
Oh yeah, I mean,
totally.
Yeah, that's like when it came out. But I bought it again recently, like a couple months ago, because I was on an old school kick, and that was one of the things I purchased off of the Steam, my Steam account.
Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic is the predecessor to Mass Effect, but what's more fun about it is the melee powers, because you have a lightsaber. So that stuff is a lot more fun than you might think, and it's definitely like so. But otherwise, it's like. Still a really good game. It still holds up a lot.
Do we have another VOD question? Jim?
every now and then the talk of the Star Trek MMO comes up, and I try and block it out of my mind because I just don't want to think about it. But we had an interesting talk about it. What would happen if the Stream.TV hosts all served on a Federation starship? Who would be what ranks? What jobs would we do on the starship? If you want to include pictures, drawings, or just a description of a day-to-day life on our star date, as it were.
A poem?
A haiku, maybe? We haven't got any haikus yet. I'm just saying, we respect creativity.
On the USS Failhouse.
I'd like to see a spreadsheet. I'd like to see just some Excel document.
Or a line graph. A line graph would do wonders. But
Yeah.
yes.
So let us know what you think about that.
Interact at thestream.tv.
But let's get to a little bit of, we'll tease you a little bit with the game of the week. We've got a little Dante's gameplay for you. I think we got a trailer. Boss, cue it up and let it ride.
I fear my friend has gone astray, she said.
Help him, Virgil, so that he may come to me. I am Beatrice. And when I am finally before my lord, I will praise you to him.
Poet, I beg you, give me strength. I will deliver her from this fate, whatever the cost.
Dante's.
Yeah.
So that is beautiful. You guys, I'm sure you saw the Super Bowl spot done by Blur Studios. Our good friend of the show, Rocky Manust, had a hand in that. We got some gameplay too. I want to see some gameplay. So we got that queued up, Brian. Roll it. What the fuck are you rolling? No, Brian, turn it off. Off.
Not a fail, actually.
Off.
This is intentional, Jim. No, you have
Such
to
a
watch.
dick.
Jim,
No.
Jim, you have to watch.
Why are you making me watch
I'm
this?
gonna
You have to watch.
edit this out.
We said no. We totally
Vetoed this.
we said.
I know we're
Brian, come on.
It's only 40 more seconds. Deal with it.
No, I don't want to deal with it because I shouldn't be watching this.
It's okay, Jim.
It does look kind of shiny.
It's okay, Jim. See, look, they just transported.
Not
Lens flare?
okay.
They just
That's
teleported,
authentic
Jim.
Sci-fi. Lens flare.
Look at that. They teleported again, Jim.
No, I'm not looking.
Oh, look at that. Did you see the debris in space from the port nacelle? Yeah, look at that.
There's a Borg
that, yeah.
expansion too that just
Yep,
came
see?
out.
Yeah, the spherical captain's pod from the Borg ship. Mm-hmm. Yep, there you go.
Guys,
Stop it. Why are you doing this to me? You know I can't play a fucking MMO. I want to play it. I want to play it, but I can't. I can't play it. I work a job and a half. At least. And then every night of the week, I'm usually doing something by the time I even get home. By the time I get home, it's like 8 p.m. as it is.
Please, sort this out, guys.
You guys,
I'm not playing it. I'm not playing
this
it.
is my time. You guys are on my time now. This is not okay. I thought Jim said no, and sometimes no means no.
No means no right now. No means absolutely not. Brian, I am not playing the Star Trek MMO with you.
All right. That's fine.
Can we please have gameplay
Yes.
trailer
Now you
or
can have,
footage
okay,
of
now you-
Dante's?
Great. No problem. No
Such
problem.
a dick.
No problem. Here we go.
Space.
Brian! Stop! I'm not playing this game with you.
Oh, yes, you are.
Wait a minute. Come back to me for a second. Stop it with the fucking Trek porn.
Where?
Look,
United
People.
I know.
if we were to play this game, what would
Its
happen to
mission
the stream.tv?
Oh, who cares?
The fact that you have worked so many years, you have a full studio now. If you, I've played MMOs with you, and they consume you like everything. When you do something, you have to fucking go all out and do it all out.
Balls
You will
deep.
lose yourself balls deep. Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome.
In the Star Trek MMO, it is a bad idea. Chris 443, Chris W443, you are not helping.
Send a message to Sector 001. We have engaged the Borg. Oh, you look at that. Yeah.
There's a stream break coming up.
No,
Yeah,
Nicole.
there is. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. The
coincidence.
saucer section got completely destroyed by that Borg ship.
I didn't see
You
that.
guys are such nerds. I can't
Oh,
believe
God.
you're
Look
gonna
at
do
that.
this.
Look at that one. Yep. Strafing around the space station there.
Where no one has gone.
Going into
Jim,
warp
no one's
here. Here we
gone there before.
go.
Don't you
Temporal
wanna go
distortion.
Star Trek Online.
I hate you.
Can we see an actual Dante's trailer
yeah.
done by GNet?
Well, since
Oh,
Gweeds
you guys-
asked so
you guys suck.
nicely, since Gweeds asked.
Thank you.
I got
I
some
made
ones
this.
though, by the way.
Dante, your fate is decided. Everlasting damnation for your sins.
Forgive me.
The beast has turned me back. Help me before my pulse and veins tremble.
Who comes into my house of pain?
One who loves Beatrice. Tell me where to find her.
I'm well acquainted with your sins. Lust. Gluttony. Greed. Anger. Heresy. Violence. Fraud. Treachery.
What more can you take from me?
You've only yourself to blame.
Holy warrior. It can't be.
So that's Dante's Inferno. That trailer was done by GNet, the company that I work at. We do video game trailers and dev diaries and whatever. And it's fun. I've been living in the Inferno for about a year. It makes it a difficult game to talk about here, but I did want to address the game. Brian, you can show some gameplay of it. I mean, Dante's Inferno came out this week. It is based on the 14th century poem, which Arbor09 says the real Dante would be pissed. So it is based on a poem. What Visceral Games did, the studio behind Dead Space, was that they adapted this, and it is an action-adventure game. It's a big hack-and-slash thing where you steal Death's Scythe, and you go out and you go through the 9 circles of hell. You also have a cross, which is not tied to magic. You can use it any way you want, as much as you want, and that's kind of a fun thing, too. It's kind of like the shotgun of the holy world there. You use it to like hold off werewolves, but not werewolves, but demons and shit, but they use it that way. So anyway, this game has come under kind of the critical eye, and I've watched it for a really long time shape up, and I just wanted to address it no matter what your take on it is. I just want to say, you know, it's caught a lot of crap. A lot of people say it's very, very similar to God of War. I would not disagree with you, but I would posit this, okay, for all of you to just dismiss it as a clone. How many Breakout games have you played? Who plays Brick Breaker? How many Tetris games have you played? How many kart racing or racing games have you played that are really the same thing, you know, with the same mechanics? Exactly. Yeah. One of my favorite games or types of games in like the 16-bit era and the arcade era was just beat 'em ups, side-scrolling beat 'em ups where really you had 4 powers and you just wanted to see the new cool shit on the next level. I don't know when it became sacrilege. Yes, this game borrows from God of War to the point where like you do have to mash the A button 86 times to open a door. It's totally true. The worst review of the game I saw said that it's a bastardization of the works of Dante Alighieri and David Jaffe, creator of God of War. All that said, it's still fucking fun. It's still fucking cool. You do go to hell. We're not lying. You actually go to hell, and you deal with some really big and awesome bosses. It is well art directed. It is interesting, and it is in the spirit of Dante's Inferno in that this is a work that's been adapted in art, and we've seen it with like a bunch of heady shit that'll, you know, we can't talk about here on the game show because frankly no one knows, but like Bosch and Bruegel and all of these guys who have done work of art in the Inferno, that's kind of what the game is.
Absolutely, why not? It's a work of, you know, it's new media art.
Hemoglobin says it's fun for 10 minutes. If it's fun for 10 minutes of you, that's fine. But I don't understand how you can love God of War and then say there's nothing here for you. You guys like the Wolverine game last year. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's different enough in setting and tone that makes it worth a look. And you know what? It is getting people to check out the Inferno. It is explaining to people the difference between the 9 circles of hell and the 7 sins and all of that stuff. And no matter what you say, it actually has had an effect.
9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so Dante's Inferno had us take a downward spiral into hell. But everyone knows hell isn't simply fire and red and little demon thingies. No, it can be so much worse. The 9 circles of gamer hell. Number 1 is limbo.
Gamers can't bend.
Yes, so oftentimes we find ourselves as gamers not knowing what game to get. It's that indecision that keeps us from playing. Right there, I felt that with Assassin's Creed and Left 4 Dead 2. I fought Limbo and bought both, but this week it was Limbo again. Dante's or Bioshock 2, and those Limbos take up time. And gamers, we don't need that. We don't need that. Number 2, The Lustful. I could talk about it, or I could just say, roll this video, and here's 10 seconds of lust.
Movies!
Just, you know, I think we all know what lust is, so let's
show this every week.
Let's just have this. And just, my favorite's the tree part. Where's the tree part? Come on, tree.
Digital booty.
There's the true part. Yeah.
Oh, sit down.
Let's sit closer together.
Kiss each other.
Alright, 3 is the gluttonous. I think it's obvious that most gamers take their gaming very seriously, and with that, it comes serious gaming snacks. I'm talking Mountain Dew, which if you don't know, isn't called Mountain Dew anymore because that was too many letters. It's now MTN Dew.
Our culture is doomed.
Have you seen the throwback Mountain Dew? It has 78 grams of sugar in the bottle. I kid you not.
You know what? Why don't I have that yet? Is there a WoW version?
You will fall asleep 5 minutes later. It's not good for WoW.
That's why you have Doritos, to keep you going. Balance it. Balance it. There's gluttony. Gamer gluttony. All right, 4 is the hoarders and the spendthrifts. I don't really know what a spendthrift is, but you know what? Loot hoarding is serious business. But achievement whoring is just about as bad as it can get, and I just want you to know that I know what achievement whoring is because it's a serious problem, and a lot of you out there have this problem where you will go through a game and you will get every achievement, and you know what? It makes you a better person. And if you don't have a gamer score of at least 10,000, I won't talk to you.
Wow.
Then I guess we won't be speaking anymore because mine hovers around 4,000.
That's embarrassing.
It is.
That's really embarrassing. I would lie. I would lie if possible.
I'm at 40,000.
All right. 5 is the wrathful. Getting lost in a game, losing your save in a game, just not being able to beat a boss. You know what it results in? Yelling.
Franger.
Yelling. It involves yelling things like, you made me lose. But my favorite is Haxer. hacker, I yell that all the time, even on console games when there aren't hackers, but yelling a lot, and it happens. It happens.
I call it franger. It's frustration and anger.
Can you coin that word? Is it yours?
I think it's mine. I think I'll give that to you.
It is now.
From now on, when I end the show with Buckbeat, can you say franger?
Franger to you all?
Yes.
I have much franger within.
Yes.
Give in to your franger.
6. The heretics. Heretics are downright naysayers. People like Jack Thompson want to just rain on people's parades.
Leave him alone.
But yeah, really, we should leave him alone. But he's just an easy topic. It's just lazy for me to talk about him because he says we're violent and we're not violent.
I want to punch
Number
him.
7. The violent. Gamers, we're not violent per se, but we break things when we get angry. I think we've all thrown the controller. Don't lie.
I have a collection.
You're not above us.
I have a collection of controllers from all the projects I've worked on, and at what point I took the controller and smashed it, and then I write like the date and the game that made me do it.
That's beautiful, and I think it belongs in the Game Show Museum. When it happens, we'll announce it. Don't worry. But yes. We're not violent. We just break things. I've never done 8. An extra finger to go there. 8 is Malibu fraud.
What?
Fraud.
Malibu fraud.
All right, cheaters. Yes, we've all played with people who spawn kill, camp, and sadly enough, Game Shark. In my Game Boy Advance games, I had a Game Shark.
You know what I learned this week? You can download PS3 saves. Just put them on a flash drive to any PS3. You won't get trophies, but you can download saves really easily.
Cheating sometimes pays off. We just learned that here, guys. We learned that together.
Just go to GameFAQs and download some PS3 saves.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So I actually take that back. Apparently, it's a good thing. But don't spawn hack. That's annoying. Don't do that. But number 9 is traitors. Yeah, friendly fire. You do it. You know you do it. Games like Left 4 Dead, it's kind of impossible not to shoot your teammates, especially if you're shotgunning it. Games like Borderlands, it's automatic. It's defaulted that you won't shoot your teammate. But you know what? It happens. It happens way too much, and it's a serious issue. And I think we should acknowledge it.
Stop doing it.
That's why I stopped playing Left 4 Dead, is because I killed a lot more teammates than I did zombies.
I actually cheated in order to get the achievement to not kill all your teammates.
You are an achievement whore.
And I'm a cheater.
That's all right.
And I kill my friends.
So like, I guess I compliment those teams well. Like with Borderlands, it's really easy for me to find people to play with.
Yeah, I mean, I like sniping at a distance, but also that's why I played the soldier in Mass Effect 2, so I could get my assault rifle. It's the only class I could get the assault rifle, and I love just riding in and... I hate you so much.
What is that? What is that noise I hear, Jim?
Such a dick. Oh no, it's just typed 1.
Keep talking, Jim. Keep talking. Don't let me interrupt you.
I'll play! I'll play!
Wow!
You broke me. You broke me. You broke me. You want to play, Brian? Let's play. Let's see what happens in the stream. You and me, Brian, we're going to be on our own fucking ships, soaring across the galaxy, dropping turds on Jean-Luc Picard's chest while we sail off into the nebula distance. Congratulations, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. It is to be no more. Engage.
It's Pac-Mobilia!
Pac-Man memorabilia time. Let's see here. We got some clues. This item is usually made of paper, but sometimes it's plastic, cloth, or vinyl. It's used to identify, protect, and inform. The items are popular and often mandatory school supplies. If you don't have one of these, you can just use a paper bag. Don't judge. The winners are Michael Nielsen, Woozle 316, Alex Scholes, Alex194, and DOS714. They all guessed a Pac-Man book cover. Speaking of Mountain Dew tonight.
Wow.
Give me a dew.
All the letters.
Holy crap.
Yeah, see, there we go.
Holy crap. I can say that.
Holy crap on my chest.
Yeah.
That's not what I said, though.
That's
not
what I
said.
heard. That's awesome. Why didn't you cover textbooks with that?
I just got this one. This is a new piece.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Haven't wiped my ass with it yet.
You just keep getting, the hits just keep on coming, huh?
Yeah, I think we're down to a couple. Pac-Mobilia is going away really soon.
We'll make another announcement that it's going away.
Yeah. Next week, we're going to be talking BioShock Dose. We wanted to give it a little bit more time. Guides and Nicole are powering ahead. They feel like they can beat the game before we talk about it, so we'll have lots to talk about. We will see you next week. I might already be playing in the MMO. We'll figure that out somehow, maybe in an email because we don't have a message board. Guys, we'll see you next week. Nicole.
Baka-ka-beak.
I do not endorse shitting on chests, coke, using the word faggot. Good night, guys.
2 out of those 3.
You pick!
Listen, the only thing I'm saying is if we don't play it, then we're not going to be able to establish ourselves as an authority of information on the subject. That's okay, we're a game show. We have to be able to do this type of thing, or else we're not going to be able to properly inform. We're not going to be able to properly inform people about the things, and we have to be able to make sure we maintain our rep as knowledgeable people on the subject. Okay, we're not playing WoW.
We can maintain our rep by doing other games.
That's okay.